Bright or rising moons. Almost said bright suns, travelers.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in.
Rising moons. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Let me back up. You guys are already talking. BDF, thanks so much for being first. We appreciate you. 30 days until your 60, or 39 days until your 61st. Keith, are you already? Hang on a second, guys. I thought I had that silenced, but I didn't. Keith, you should already be celebrating your 61st birthday. I think, I think, it's, I kind of celebrate. I started celebrating the day, and then I, it bled over into the week, and now I celebrate the whole month. And so I think, I think you're close enough. You need to start celebrating. Yeah. Or happy early birthday, Keith. Let's see. Oh, Keith, you have another trip planned, January, February, 2027. Okay. As long as you've got a countdown, January, February, cousin Charlene will fly down to, well, I know you're looking forward to it. I know you're looking for it. This time you'll be a pro.
There you go.
Good to see you, Kevin.
Welcome in, Kevin. Good to see you.
Welcome, Mandy. Boo to you, Mandy. I hope you're having a spectacular Tuesday. Good to see you. Brian's West Coast Adventures. Hey, ladies, and germs. To Brian's typical intro there. Stacy, hey, dear.
Welcome in, Brian.
Hello.
Stacy. Welcome in, Dean the Turkey Legster.
Good to see you, Dean. Dean the Turkey Legster went live just a few minutes before we did, and for Newsflash Disney, and always does such a good job covering the Disney news. There is always something going on at Disney, so so you can watch that and check out his channel. Yes, Stacy. I think I have something you're going to approve of. A little early Mother's Day present. Okay, so Brian. Okay, this is already causing conflict in the chat. Brian tried the buffalo turkey leg yesterday at Disneyland. So, and he did it without Dean. Now, there's going to have to be some retribution of some kind there, Brian. Yeah, Brian did that without Dean. Oh my goodness. So how was it, Brian? How was that turkey? Disneyland, in case y'all don't know, Disneyland is totally known for their food. And over the past several years, Walt Disney World has really stepped up their food game. But guys, if you go into Disneyland and you're surviving on, corn dogs and French fries, it's your fault, because the food is fantastic. So how was that? Let us know how that was, Brian. Okay. So in Brian's defense, he says it is on the other side of the country. Oh my goodness. Let's see.
Jennifer Caruso, welcome in. Great to see you.
Welcome in, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. I'm so far behind in the chat, y'all. Jennifer, we appreciate you being here. We sure do. Check out Jennifer Caruso's channel. Just a quick plug here, guys. Just shameless promotion for our friends. That's what we do. We try to help each other. Jennifer Caruso has a fantastic channel. If you have not checked out her channel, she goes live from the parks regularly, and look at all of the people in chat. Most of these folks have really good channels, including Katie Mack, Wishing on Stars, who just started her channel, and it has some really good stuff. Katie, I've got to go over and check to see what you have put out since I last checked, but by all means, look and see, because there are some great BDF, maybe Mania Nick. Hey, and just on cue, Movie Mania Nick does as many movie reviews as he possibly can, hence the channel name. So let's see. Gosh, I'm so sorry, because I'm behind in chat.
Pam, Pam's Pam.
Hey. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're welcome, Jennifer. And we do have just a couple of, just a couple of pieces of business to get started. But I wanted to let you know, guys, we're up to 820 subs. I really, we really appreciate that. If you're new to our channel and you have not subscribed, by all means, give us a like on this video if you enjoy it, and check out our channel. We are working towards, toward that magic number. There is room for 1,000, and we would really appreciate it. Appreciate the lady that I met yesterday who was really interested in our channel and gave us a sub. Yolanda, we appreciate you, and if you're watching, it was very nice to meet you, and hope to talk with you again. We also want to congratulate Amy of AJC Magic TV on hitting 2,000 subscribers. I don't know if Amy's in here yet.
Congrats, Amy.
But absolutely,
awesome.
Amy, AJC Magic TV hit 2,000 subscribers. Amy has live streams from the park. She does all kinds of trivia, but a lot of Disney trivia, different things on. She generally does Vlogmas for Christmas, some good stuff. So check out her channel, and congratulations, Amy, on hitting 2,000 subscribers. Also, Abby of Diz Our Dream is having a birthday today.
Yes,
and
happy birthday to Abby.
Yeah, happy birthday. We just want to wish you, hope it's magical. And I think, do you have your train whistle? I think both of those deserve a train whistle blast.
Yeah, let me grab it real quick.
You got it?
Yeah.
I've got mine if you want to. But yeah, both of those, Amy hitting 2,000 subscribers is really big. We love that. And yay. Thank you, Keith. Great. Keith just subscribed to Katie Mack Wishing on Stars. But yeah, so congratulations, Amy. We're going to do a train whistle blast. Congratulations, Amy, for hitting 2,000 subscribers, and also happy birthday to Abby of Diz Our Dream, Jeff and Angela's daughter.
All right. Those of you that have headphones in or have your TV turned up, loud noise warning coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Happy birthday and congratulations. Happy birthday to Abby, and congrats to Amy. We're really excited for you. Also, the Dallas Stars, in case you are wondering why William Victory Green are playing the Seattle Kraken tonight. And my sister Joy texted me just a few minutes ago to say, to wish me good luck. I don't know how sincere it was, since she is a Kraken fan, but I appreciate the thought anyway.
It's funny, I knew she lived up that way, but I didn't know, that she would have any sort of, I guess, I don't know, pay attention to hockey. And so anyway, it was, she sent that text. I thought it was really cool. So good luck to your Kraken as well.
Absolutely. And by the way, I totally love the team name for Seattle, the Kraken.
Yeah.
But they need a fantastic logo with that team name and that mascot. They need a redesign on their logo.
Yeah.
It should be epic.
Yeah.
It really should.
Yeah. There were a lot of, concept art, there's a lot of concept art that was put out there, and they, their logo's fairly plain, of course, the Stars logo isn't anything crazy, but, their logo's pretty plain, for being the Kraken, but, they do so many types of alternate jerseys these days that, they very well could come up with an alternate logo that,
Katie loves your jersey.
That kind of, is a bit more extensive, a bit more detailed.
Yeah, well, you want to tell her about that jersey? I see the C, so I know.
Oh yeah, that's Jamie Benn jersey. This was one of the first jerseys that I got. It was my first player jersey. And so
Jamie Benn
anyway,
is team captain.
yeah. So yeah, he's number 14.
Yeah.
But anyway, his career, spent his entire career with the Stars. He has worked his way up through their organization, and he's more of a lead by example type of guy than he is a rah rah, get real emotional type of player.
Solid.
He just
Solid.
he just kind of plays hard and lets his actions do the talking. And if
He does.
and if he has to drop the gloves, he's willing to do that for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's a solid captain. There's a reason he has that C on his jersey. But
Yeah.
At any rate, I did want to mention that. And good luck to the Kraken.
Mhm.
But go Stars.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks for the text, Joy. I appreciate it. That was nice of you. So let's move on to this day in Disney history. I have a rather lengthy slideshow to get to. So I'll go ahead and read this day in Disney history. We always like to do a little Disney history, y'all. We love it. And there's a lot of it there. We have 100 years worth of it. So this year, so we're celebrating 1938. The New York Times acknowledges the great success of Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with an editorial on this day titled Prosperity Out of Fantasy. The article reports figments of Disney's imagination have already sold more than $2 million worth of toys since the first of the year. So, yeah, so that is amazing. It opened, of course, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The first full-length animated feature premiered to a record-breaking audience at the Carthay Circle Theater in Los Angeles on December 21st, 1937. So, and as with many of Disney's early pursuits, his early endeavors, he almost did not get Snow White made. It was bankers were very reluctant to fund an animated feature film because they thought nobody would watch it. So, Walt, being the genius that he is, hung in there. I think he ended up maybe mortgaging his house. He took out, every loan he could to get that film made. And of course, it was a huge hit. So the rest, as they say, is history. 1964, Disney's Fourth World's Fair exhibit, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, one of our favorites, finally makes its New York debut after weeks of technical problems. Did we discuss this a couple of weeks ago and say that they finally found out that there was some radio interference coming?
Yes.
From another attraction or something, something else in the area of the pavilion was causing radio interference with the animatronics. So it took them a while to get it figured out, but they did. And I can honestly say, I would love to be able to step back in time and attend that World's Fair. Would that just be incredible? The 1964 really World's Fair was huge for Disney. In 1972, happy birthday, actor Dwayne Johnson. He was born on this day in Hayward, California, a former professional wrestler. His Disney credits include the live-action features The Game Plan, 2007, which I am prone to forget, and Race to Witch Mountain in 2009, which is also another good one for Dwayne Johnson. And the 2016, of course, animated Moana, and he voiced the character Maui. Johnson also made an uncredited cameo in Touchstone's You Again in 2010. And I would have to even look that one up. I don't know that one, but in April 2017, he surprised Disney World's guests by commandeering a Jungle Cruise boat. Oh my gosh. He is scheduled to play a riverboat captain in Disney's 2021 live action film Jungle Cruise. And of course, the Jungle Cruise is out. And I loved it. I really loved it. Happy 51st happy 51st birthday to Dwayne Johnson. But yeah, that's can you imagine? Can you even imagine being in Disneyland on the Jungle Cruise and having Dwayne Johnson
That'd be pretty crazy.
commandeer your boat? Simba
Yeah.
2, welcome in.
The
Is it really? Yeah.
I was gonna say, there were, what was it, sometime last year that he'd shown up at Disneyland, and there's just a massive humanity that
Yes.
was
Yes.
in that area. I think
Yes.
the Monarch Moments or Partner Channel got a glimpse of him. I want to say,
They
but
did. He and
was Emily Blunt with him? Yeah,
Emily Blunt was with him.
Yeah.
They were there, and yeah, they did get a glimpse of him at Disneyland. But yeah, that would be So he's always been an actor. Brian, well, now I'll let William answer that one. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to.
Yeah, I'll let that one go. But anyway,
I assume you're talking about professional
yeah,
wrestling.
Yeah.
Just gotta let that one slide.
But anyway, let's see here. Oh, Katie says Thinker missed the rock by one day. That's crazy.
Oh wow. Well, thank you.
So yeah, that's funny, Katie. You say that. I think that I want to say Jillian's mom missed Johnny Depp by one day at Pirates. The last time that he made an appearance in the ride.
Yeah, he does that. Johnny Depp does that quite a bit. I saw a short. I think it might have. I think Mikey may have shared it. And hey, Mikey, I know you're probably ghosting. Of somebody who was interacting with Captain Jack at Disneyland. And there was a question mark, and it said, "Is this actually Johnny Depp?" And to my mind, that was a resounding yes. That was actually Johnny Depp.
Interesting.
It had to.
I would have liked to have seen it.
Yes. I think you'll check Hitchhiker chat. I think Mikey shared that, but yeah. And so you missed the rock
check that out,
Katie. Yeah. It would have been really awesome to see. Either one of them would have been really cool. 2011, guys, just a couple more. Thor premiered, the movie Thor, premiered at Disney's El Capitan Theater in Hollywood. Stars Chris Hemsworth and Elsa Pataki arrived at the red carpet in a personal fleet of Acura Shield vehicles inspired by the film. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Also in attendance was Walt Disney Company president and CEO Bob Iger. Based on the comic book character of the same name published by Marvel Comics, the film would be generally released in the U.S. on May the 6th. So that happened in 2011. It seems like yesterday, and it seems like a lifetime ago. So 2011. And then the last one, 2014. At an early morning dedication ceremony at Magic Kingdom Park, Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts Chairman Let me start again. At an early morning dedication ceremony at Magic Kingdom Park, Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts Chairman Tom Staggs announces that the crowning jewel of New Fantasyland, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, will officially open on May 28th. On the same day, he announced that Disney's Polynesian Resort will revert to Disney's Polynesian Village Resort title and expand further to include Disney Vacation Club accommodations as well as enhanced resort amenities. So that happened in 2014, those announcements. And of course, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is probably one of the most popular rides in the parks.
Yeah, safe to say.
I think it's safe to say that one is. It's a fantastic ride. It's that the ride technology, you're riding in a mine car and the car's actually swing back and forth in addition
Uh-huh.
to, being on the track. You can rock them. And so, as we're going into the mine, everybody's, we're always swinging those. It's a ton of fun. And it's very smooth coaster. Love it. So, now okay, Stacy's got your back here. That is entirely true. They have to be, Stacy. Yeah. They have to be to do what they do.
Yeah.
They are.
I didn't want to go too far down the rabbit hole. But yeah, absolutely. It's while the outcomes may be scripted, there's there's a story to be told in the ring, and so, for them to be able to do all the things that they do, especially
Miss
just, I mean, just the physicality and the schedule that they maintain,
it's nice to see you, as always.
John, and and you think about it, and just kind of the worldwide impact that and the reach that professional wrestling has. John Cena has the most Make-A-Wishes granted, and it's not even close. It's not even remotely close.
Wow. Good for him.
And so, anyway, yeah, I mean, they do a lot with Make-A-Wish.
They do.
And,
they do. All of them do, but John Cena in particular, yeah. They are. The other thing about professional wrestlers is they are very up close and personal with their fans. They are very approachable. Do tons and tons of charity work.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's a multi-million, possibly with a B. I don't know if it's that much, operation, but when you attend those events, and William has been to several, it feels very personal. They are all about the audience. Yeah.
And so, what was it? Somebody, stopping in is past my bedtime. Well, glad you could drop in on us, Yachty. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, thanks for popping in, Yachty.
Have a good night, media, Keith as well. Good night, Yachty, if you're hopping off also. But I did want to mention I had a Twitter interaction with The Rock, a while back whenever I was in college. Basically, they were stopping through. Stacy says, "Will, do you watch Young Rock?" No, I haven't watched it yet. There's a lot of TV that I'd like to watch that I haven't gotten to yet. But I've heard that people really enjoy it. There's several other wrestling related shows that I'm interested in, but anyway, they're stopping through Little Rock, and my university's football team had just brand spanking new workout facility that was top, state of the art, very nice. And I tweeted at The Rock and invited him, to say, hey, if you need to get a workout in before the show, before you stop by. And he responded. He said, he's like, I won't be able to take you up on it, but keep kicking butt, basically, is what he had responded. So I thought that was pretty neat.
I remember that.
Yeah. It's been a while. You've slept since then.
It has been a little while, but my goodness.
Hey, I've interacted with a few wrestlers, over social media over the years.
They do monitor. They do. They do.
Hey, Kevin.
Keep tabs on their fans. They absolutely do.
They absolutely do. And then obviously have had a great time at shows as well over the years. But kind of track things. I keep at least loose tabs on things, whenever it comes to wrestling. There are times that I'm able to follow it much closer, and then times where I go a while without watching it all, and I just, basically keep track of, who's champion and stuff like that. But anyway.
Yeah. Just fun stuff.
But
just fun stuff.
I think I saw that, recently. I don't think it was today, but, recently, I saw that it's been 15 years since the first Iron Man movie came out, which was
Oh my
crazy. It
goodness.
was like a day or two
Wow.
ago. I can't remember. And I
Yeah.
was just like,
Oh yeah.
you'd mentioned Thor. I was like, it kind of jogged
Mhm.
my memory a little bit. But but yeah,
No, that's a
it's
possibility.
really
Now I
cool.
can believe that. It's,
Hmm.
by the time they put out X number of, and I knew at one point, guys, I've heard the number of movies from, starting with Iron Man all the way through to Endgame. It was a lot of excellent movies. I'm Majestic Video Productions.
Hey,
Welcome in.
welcome in.
Thanks for popping in.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, just hanging around. So guys, tonight I have decided I'm going to do kind of a recap of my whole. We're going to get to some Disney news, but I'm going to do sort of a recap of my Tron preview trip. I did the D23 Tron preview, and I didn't do a slideshow, so I'm going to cover that whole trip, not just the Tron part, but I'm going to cover that whole trip. I've got several pictures. We'll work our way through them as quickly as we can, but I wanted to do that. It's because we have another trip coming up, guys. If you saw my Instagram post, yes, we are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, as well as YouTube. And if you saw my post on Facebook and Twitter today, you know that we are 40 days from our next Walt Disney World trip. So this is twofold to kind of cure my Disney, my Disney blues, and also to just go through this because it was kind of a whirlwind trip. I was there for 4 days
Have a
and
great trip, Jan.
had a blast. So
Yeah.
and this is kind of with a look to, yeah, right, exactly, Brian.
Thank you,
Um,
MVP.
yeah. Yeah, we appreciate that. Thanks so much. It's very, very nice of you. But
Good
so
night. Thanks for
anyway,
being here.
that's we're going to look a little bit at that, and then we'll look at we'll check out some Disney news. But thank you for popping in. We appreciate it very much.
I had to. Yes, I did, Stacy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll definitely let you know once I'm able to. Once I'm able to watch it. Yeah, that's really neat. I would definitely love to know more about that area for sure. Um, sorry, I'm my working on getting it shared. The file was so
Okay.
large that I had to download it from the drive. Hey, welcome in, Space Mountain Bear
Oh, okay.
Intro.
It's a little larger. Probably
And so yeah, it's
had more. Yeah, had
usually I
more.
just share from Google Slides, but
Yeah.
let's see
Yeah,
here.
I had quite a. I don't even remember how many slides I had. We kind of popped through them sort of quickly, but at any rate, we're planning our next trip, guys, and we've got we've worked out sort of a tentative schedule. It'll be more of a family trip this time,
Hmm.
and so a little bit different, but we're really looking forward to it. And
Yeah.
we have, William and Jillian kind of worked out this schedule and built in some good rest days.
Hmm.
We especially with the kiddos going, if you're planning a Disney trip, now, hey, when we were going, William, we have done 5 days at Disney and what, 3 or 4 days at Universal
In a
on the
row.
same trip.
Yeah, in a
Yes, in a
row.
row. I mean, which
Yeah.
is like marathon
Yeah.
parks. And we did okay. There were some times that's probably the first trip where I had to,
Yeah.
I said, okay, you go ahead and go do your thing. It may have been on the last tour to Indoor Day. Was that it,
Hmm.
or was it a different? And I said, I'm gonna sit down here and lean up against this tree,
Uh-huh.
and you go do your thing, and I'm gonna take a breath. And then I was kind of waiting there too at one point for the block party bash to come,
Yeah.
to come through. So, but yeah, it was marathon, guys. It was like can to cane. and rope drop to kiss goodnight at that point. And so, be sure, especially if you have kiddos, to get, build in those rest days, rest, go to the pool, go to Disney Springs, go, take the morning and then, do a monorail hop or something. But build in those rest days and rest your feet. And believe me, your park days will be more enjoyable if you rest up. So we are doing that this time. William, I think you and Dad are planning on maybe doing a Universal.
I'm hoping to.
Possibly?
Yeah, I'm hoping to. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Well, and Universal. Oh, hey, there's Amy.
Hey, welcome in, Amy.
Yes, Universal is
just celebrated 2,000 subs
right now,
for you later.
Yes.
Say that again.
Congratulations on 2,000 subscribers. We are really excited for you. We are really excited for you. Congrats. Yeah, that's fantastic, Amy, and well deserved.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Again, y'all check out AJC Magic TV. Amy does a good job with her channel and content and trivia, especially if you enjoy trivia. You have some excellent trivia, Amy. So by all means, check out her channel. You're welcome.
Definitely.
We're excited for you. We sure are excited for you about that. While William is working on that, guys, I'm going to Stacey, I'm going to go ahead and this is our show and tell for tonight. Guys, a little early Mother's Day present that William got for me. I'm going to go to full screen here. Yes, look at there. I think we showed this, Stacey. Did we not show this earlier on? I think we did. I think we put it up on a slide. But this is part of the Star Wars Power of the Galaxy Funko Pop series, and this is Ahsoka. They also have like Leia and Sabine Wren. They've got the ladies. But yeah, I was really excited. This was so sweet of you, William, to get this. And
I'm glad you like it.
A picture of us. I'm really excited about this one. This is Ahsoka in her white. And there she is. So yeah, let's see if I can kind of get rid of the glare a little bit. But there she is, Amazon exclusive, and I am really excited about this one. I love it. Of course, anything that's Ahsoka related.
Oh yeah.
So she's really pretty. I may try to take her out of the box and show her to you. Let's see if I can get her out of the box right quick and show her to her. She is really pretty. I think I'll take her out of the box. Hang on just a second, guys. And she's a bobblehead. That's kind of cool. There she is. She's a bobblehead. Isn't she cool? Yeah. She pretty? Yeah. I love Funko Pops. I could be like Stacey and have like a warehouse full. Stacey's Funko Pop Emporium. I'm gonna tour it someday, guys. I'm gonna show up on Stacey's doorstep and tour her Funko Pop Emporium. But isn't she cool? I love the white. I love all that white. Now my nephew. I don't know why I said nephew. I've been thinking about my nephews and nieces today, actually. Wyatt asked if you could blow bubbles with her staff, which I thought was kind of, I thought that was kind of
pretty clever. Pretty clever.
I thought it was kind of, my grandson is going to take over the world at some point, guys. It's just a matter of time, just so you know. But yeah, so there she is. Thanks again for that, William. I love her. I just
good. I'm glad you do.
Really excited about it. Let's see. We'll go back to this mode.
I'm
Are you having
struggling.
trouble with it?
I'm struggling with StreamYard in my browser right now. Are you in a position where you can show the slides on your screen?
I probably could.
Okay, you
I,
may have to do that because
let me-
it is absolutely not playing nice tonight.
okay, well, we'll see. Let me, I don't know if is there a problem with the file?
No, it's StreamYard. In my browser,
Huh.
it's just not
Okay.
allowing me
Well,
to
it
do
happens.
anything.
It happens. Let's see. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see if I can. Okay.
Yeah, it shows that I'm sharing, but it just shows a blank screen there in StreamYard itself. So
Okay. 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 Let's see. That's coming up? There
yeah,
we go.
yours is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we go, guys. And again, this is just strictly to abate my Disney blues. And I wanted to share this with you. I have not gotten the
Oh, for
try
a second, I
video.
wanted to laugh at this real quick. Stacy said, "Well, I think there's a holiday coming up called Friends of My Mother's Day." Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Stacy said, "How
Okay.
and where?" So I just, I follow a couple of what is it? Can't remember. It's like Diz Trackers or something like that, or Diz Funko. There's a couple of Funko Finders and Diz Tracker or something like that.
That's funny.
A couple of accounts, and I think they're friends with each other because they add each other or mention each other sometimes. But anyway,
That's
they
funny.
it was just right time, right place. It popped up, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and jump on that because I feel like this one is going to end up selling. And so sure enough,
That's
it
funny.
did. So, and I've learned my lesson here. I've learned my lesson. If there's a pop that's Star Wars related that I think,
Yeah.
I
Just go
think
ahead
that
and get it.
my brother-in-law would want, I need to go ahead and buy it because, all the pops that I've bought for him and not bought for myself over the years, skyrocket in value. But the ones that I buy for myself, do not, for the most part. And so, anyway, like case in point, Captain Rex.
Have to grab
Captain
them.
Rex is worth like over $300. And I got it for Jared, years ago.
Oh, wow.
And so, there's other ones that are just like that too. A couple other ones that are like that. And it's just like, oh, I think it's not 300, but he's worth quite a bit. Cad Bane is another one that I got for Jared and did buy for
Yeah.
myself. And so,
It's hard to
yeah, there's
predict. It's
all the
it's hard
Rebels
to predict
characters.
which ones.
I
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
most of the Rebels characters for him also. They've all gone up in value, and so anyway, yeah, I've learned my lesson. So anyway, if I get it for you, it's going to end up being worth something. If I buy it for myself,
Right.
it's not going to happen.
Oh my goodness. Well, a couple of slides here, guys. That first one was me just in the airport, ode to my sister Joy again. Was a flight attendant for years and years and years, and I love to fly. So yeah, so here we're just it was an early morning flight, and we're taking off here. But yeah, I absolutely love flying. Just I don't even need an excuse. I just love to do it. So really enjoyed that. And here is Pooh Bear is enjoying the scenery over. That's probably over.
I'm glad you took my suggestion. That was something that I had mentioned to you to take that Pooh Bear with you.
I did, yeah. So Pooh Bear is enjoying the view as well in his Disneyland spirit jersey. Again, this was kind of an unplanned trip, guys. After I was able to secure the tickets for the D23 Tron preview, I had to plan. I had to
Hmm.
get a resort and plan everything. And so when I landed at the airport, got my rental car, checked in at the resort, and I went to Disney Springs, which is something that is a really good option if you don't, start out with a park day, your
Hmm.
first day, and you're not an annual pass holder. Then this is a good option. And at Disney Springs, of course, April was Women's Month, and the park was honoring women with this really large billboard there, or the
Hmm.
Disney Springs Celebrate Her Story, hashtag Celebrate Her Story. And I thought this was just fun. So you've got different female characters from Disney there. I thought it was just cool. So there's that. And it was before the 50th ended, guys. I took a lot of pictures of 50th anniversary
I'm glad you did.
things. Mm-hmm. This
I'll be right
trip,
back. I'll let you keep talking. I gotta go get my drink. Be
okay.
right back.
I knew it would be my last shot, and this is a World of Disney at Disney Springs, and you can see all the merch. Just the projection there on that back wall. They really had a good logo for all this, and of course the 50th projection on the side wall. Just a really cool display here at World of Disney, and of course they were still selling the 50th merch, and they it's gone, it's no longer. So I knew that this was going to be my last time in the parks during the 50th anniversary. It ran for 18 months, and so I snapped this shot inside World of Disney. Now, while I was there, it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, or that weekend was over St. Patrick's Day. And this is just a shot of Raglan Road. It was covered up, as Raglan Road usually is. But
Yeah.
if you've never been to Raglan Road, they have a fantastic, it's an Irish pub. They have a fantastic, just great restaurant. And there's also Cooks of Dublin around the corner, which is their a quick service. So, but Raglan Road has a really fantastic menu. I have not looked lately to see if they still have the scallop forest appetizer, but it's fantastic if you like scallops. So, highly recommend Raglan Road. I just took some, Disney Springs, guys, is just, especially for any kind of shot, but I love to take pictures at Disney Springs at night. This is, of course, shot of Planet Hollywood from across the way there on one of the bridges. And it's just, you can just get some beautiful postcard shots.
Yeah.
This was like at golden hour. This is twilight. And just, everywhere you look is just a photo op. So had an excellent time. Now, the first thing I did, I had not eaten and I had no dining reservations, but the first thing I did was this is actually Chef Art Smith's Homecoming, and it's the sign for it is over to the right there. So I was able I walked up to the podium to ask if they had anything available, and they did. It was my first trip to Chef Art Smith's, and I was really excited about it. While I was waiting on my reservation to come up, I went over, and there was a good concert. I went and got a Joffrey's coffee. I think this is a shaken Jamaican. So I went and got that Joffrey's coffee and went and sat down and watched so there's always something to do. I mean, there's always something to do at Disney Springs. Sat and enjoyed the music here at the amphitheater, the stage there, and you can see on the left-hand side of the picture the Rainforest Cafe. I wish it was erupting, but because that volcano does erupt, but at any rate, so make, plan, make the most of your time. It's best to have advanced dining reservations for Disney Springs, of course, ahead of time. But again, I was, don't, just because you don't have an advanced dining reservation, go walk up to the podium and check, because a lot of times they've had cancellations or what have you. So by all means, check. So got my Joffreys in the 50th cup there, and then went on into Chef Art Smith's Homecoming. These are the Church Lady deviled eggs.
They are wonderful.
Oh my gosh, they are. Look how tall those are, guys, with bacon on top. Shut the front door. They are just as good as you would expect, and very much like what we'd have at a church fellowship, William. So yeah, so those are, those are fantastic. You got to order those. They're called Church Lady deviled eggs at Chef Art Smith's. Now, what I meant to order, and I guess there was a breakdown in communication between myself and my server. I meant to order their traditional, fried chicken and mashed potatoes and that kind of thing.
Have a good night, Dean.
But I'll tell you, this was fantastic. This is more a gourmet chicken breast. It's fried there. You can see that I had some potatoes there and asparagus, and that sauce was absolutely delicious. So has some capers. That was extremely tasty. It was very good. So next time we go, I can look forward to having their traditional fried chicken and mashed potatoes, and I hear that their mac and cheese is supposed to be really, really good too. And here's just a shot of the inside. I know that several of you in the chat have probably been to Chef Art Smith's. It has a really good reputation for good food, and there's a reason for that. It was very, very enjoyable, and I was excited because I had been traveling since early that morning. I was pretty hungry, so just really enjoyed it. Now, the other thing that you want to do when you first get to Disney Springs, you have to go over to Gideon's Bakehouse and get into their virtual queue. The Gideon's Bakehouse is incredible. They have amazing cookies and cakes and things of that nature. But what makes it really different is that it's like a haunted bookstore motif. It's like Haunted Mansion.
I've never been. I'm really, I'm really looking forward to going. At some point.
You have to get into. Well, I'm looking forward to you going too, because it is so cool in there. And I need to get out a vlog on it, guys. I'm so far behind on my vlogging. It's not even funny. But this is their menu. Go get into the virtual queue. The virtual queue was a 2-hour wait. So, and then they just text you when it's ready, So I did shopping. Like I said, I went and got a Joffrey's and sat and enjoyed the concerts. I, looked around at the shops. So you can do that. And this was fantastic. Guys, their cookies, are like a half a pound. They're enormous. You could easily half them, or probably third them, or even quarter them, and still. But when I even ate these things like when they were 3 or 4 days old, because they are and their flavors are incredible. So, but be sure to, when you first get there, go get into the virtual queue for Gideon's Bakehouse, and don't miss it, because it really is worth it to go to Gideon's. And there was breakfast the next morning. I think this is one that I shared on Facebook. You also you can see it in this card, Signor Pipistrello. They have cards with characters
on them.
the characters on them. It's almost like a baseball card. You know, it's like a trading card. And you get one with each order, and they of course these characters are like something out of Harry Potter, the Haunted Mansion,
Yeah.
and they have a story. So that was the card that I got with this particular order. But isn't that just great?
Yeah, it is.
It's just a lot of fun. And oh my God,
Jennifer says the cookies freeze well too.
okay, that is a tip that I really needed, Jennifer.
Mhm.
Thank you. That is a tip that I needed. I will keep that in mind. Wow. Oh my goodness. That just opens up a new world for me. I could bring those things home and freeze them and have them, you know, over the holidays or whatever. So I had not thought of that yet. So it's fantastic. And they have, guys, they have their menu changes. They have you know, like flavor of the month, you know, cookie of the month, pretty cool. So it's really neat. And again, just another one of those picturesque. This is the aerophile there on the lake, and just right at dusk, and just beautiful. So pretty at Disney Springs, and just loved. It was pretty peoply while I was there. There were a lot of people. But just enjoyed. I wasn't in any hurry, just enjoyed being there and walking around. The next day was my only park day that you know, that didn't involve my Tron preview. I chose to go to Epcot because two things. The International Flower and Garden Festival is there, and it is one of my favorites. And I wanted to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which is ridiculously good. Snapped this shot of the 50th monorail. You can see it passing by.
Oh, that's a great shot. Great shot.
There, and thank you. And then the International Flower and Garden Festival logo there in the opposite corner. And this is on entrance. Obviously, this is in front of Spaceship Earth, and it is it was just a gorgeous, and still is. It's still there, guys. Topiaries from Encanto. So you have Louisa there and Mirabelle. It's just really, really cool. So yeah, I thought this was a good shot. I was glad to get that. And there's more Joffrey's coffee. Now, of course, I met Russ, What in the World with Russ, and also Mike Wheeler. They were kind enough to come to the park and spend the day with me. I really loved it. So they came in about the time I was waiting for, well, let me back up. Earlier in the day, I had gotten, first time ever, guys, boarding group 1 for Guardians. And so they had to
Have a good night, Katie. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So I was waiting at the Joffrey's kiosk that's really close here to the Guardians ride, and met them while I was waiting there to get coffee. So it was a one. Now this was St. Patrick's Day, and there is a live stream up on the channel from St. Patrick's Day. It's fairly long. It's really good. Tons of music. There was all kinds of music that day. So yeah, it was really a lot of fun. And I had on my Guardians ears there. So
I'm glad you got that picture.
Yeah. Thanks. And then of course the topiaries are, guys, the topiaries, Walt Disney World topiaries, they were the first, or kind of among the first, I think, to take the topiaries to a different level, you know, with the sculptures. And they used to just be like all green, and they were just in the shape of characters. Well, now they've graduated to different textures, and they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And I'm looking forward to being there in June with this still going on. You know, we've talked about it. I mean, to me, Flower and Garden is like Food and Wine, only with all these gorgeous topiaries and
Uh-huh.
flowers. So to me, I love Flower and Garden. I really do. And here, guys, Mike and Russ and we forgot to take the pictures that we finally took at the end of the night were not great.
Yeah.
So that's why we've spent so much time together. I guess that we just kind of we just kind of get to it and what have you, and don't take as many pictures unless we just absolutely think about it.
Yeah.
And herding these two, just for the record, herding these two is like herding cats sometimes. So yeah, those boys, y'all know how the boys are. But here's Mikey. There we stopped at they ate at Connections and got, this is the pizza and a dessert that Russ got, and then Mikey got the pizza too at Connections. It's not bad. Is it the best on property? No. But it's not bad. And of course there's Mike and Pooh Bear went with me.
Hey, welcome in, Blaine.
Oh, hey, Blaine. Thanks for hopping in. Pooh Bear. I had a lot of people say something about my Pooh Bear in my Loungefly bag there. Now, that in the lower left-hand corner, that is, and I don't know if I can find where that was from. Farmers something, perhaps. That is a creamy mushroom bisque is what that is. And I didn't look it up ahead of time to see where that came from. But oh my goodness, it was that fantastic. It was so good. Of course, if you don't like mushrooms, you wouldn't care for it, but it was absolutely fantastic. I was trying to see if it wasn't the refreshment port. The guys may remember where that came from. Well, I can't, I'm not pulling it up immediately. Farmer's Market. Thought it was the Farmer's Market. It might not have been, but it was fantastic. And I had just had that large Joffrey's coffee. I had eaten cookie for breakfast, Gideon's cookie for breakfast. And so I just wanted something light, and that soup really hit the spot. And again, with these gorgeous, gorgeous topiaries, you've got Mickey and Pluto and Minnie there in the midst of all those gorgeous flowers, and Chip and Dale in the foreground. So just gorgeous. I am so excited to go back to Flower and Garden.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've been to Flower and Garden, William?
Would be Flower and Garden. Actually, no, 2018. We Adam's graduation trip.
Okay, it's been a while then. And look how gorgeous. As I said, the
really
gardeners there, golly, look at that. They just do a fantastic job, and they're just so beautiful. They're all over the park. And then this is one of my favorite views in all of Walt Disney World. They have, when they have these, and those are floating. If you look down at the one that is closest to us on the right, there is a duck sitting in the middle of that. There's a duck sitting in the middle of that little floating flower arrangement. How cool is that? I feel like they have these anchored somehow. But yeah, there's a duck in the middle of this one right here. I thought I took a closer
Blaine says
picture.
they were at Disney last week and loved Epcot for Flower and Garden.
Oh yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, Blaine? It's just, golly, look at all these flowers, guys. Goodness. Oh, it's just so pretty. Just a feast for your eyes.
By the way, I have the official count, Mom. 8 straight days of parks, 5 days at Disney, 3 days at Universal is what we did right before I went to college.
And there were so that would have been 2010. There were no breaks, right?
No, zero breaks.
Well, no wonder I was leaning up against a tree waiting on, Block Party. Golly, it's just crazy. And here, guys, These have been removed. The taco barges and the Stargate with the 50th logo. These are gone. They have taken these out. They will. They have. These were the barges for
Mhm.
Harmonious, which was the nighttime spectacular for Epcot, and it was not as well received as they had hoped, and so they have replaced it with Epcot Forever
Mhm.
temporarily until they can get a new show in there. And these barges, now I don't know if I know the Stargate is gone, and I think a couple of the taco barges. I don't know if a couple of them might still be there. We call them, they were affectionately dubbed the taco barges by, I
Yeah.
guess, because obviously because they're shaped like tacos. But yeah, so those will be a thing of the past. People were not happy. You can see how they block the view across World Showcase
Uh-huh.
Lagoon. And people were not happy with that. The barges from Illuminations, which ran for 18, 20 years longer at Epcot, those barges were moved in and out for the show, and so they were not there during the day and did not
Mhm.
block the view. Well, with this show, these barges, because of the nature of the electronics and the show itself, had to be stationary, and so at any rate, those will be if they're not all already gone completely, they will be soon. Three Caballeros here. Look at the color.
Yeah.
Their use of
It's so
color
good.
and texture. It's just, and then the flowers, coordinating flowers at their feet. Yeah. It is worth going in there, guys, if all you do is walk through and see all of the topiaries. Now, one thing that we did not do while we were there, or while I did not do while I was there, that I've got on my list is we have to go into the butterfly garden. I did not do that.
Mhm.
I did not do that. But here's a one of the pictures, just a quick picture that I snapped of Russ and Mikey as we were looking across at that gorgeous view, and you can see a 50th logo still on the lamppost there. So we were just about 2 weeks from the 50th anniversary ending. This would have been mid March. Well, as I said, this particular day, this was taken on St. Patrick's Day. So, and here are the pandas, panda bear topiaries in front of the Chinese pavilion. So pretty, just really cool.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, yeah, just really pretty. Now these are always there in front of the Chinese pavilion, and it's the Chinese pavilion is just stunning. Just absolutely,
Oh yeah.
obviously one of the most beautiful in
Yeah.
Epcot. It really is.
Yeah. And having actually been to China, yeah, I mean they did
Mhm.
an incredible job with the architecture
Mhm.
in the China Pavilion.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is gorgeous. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know how, but when we walked into the park and we're waiting to ride Guardians, Russ actually checked on ADRs, and
Welcome in,
we
Mikey.
actually got a reservation on St. Patrick's Day for Rose and Crown, if you can believe it. I know you don't believe it, but there it is. And I got the fish and chips. So yeah, and up in the far left corner, you can see Mikey's shepherd's pie. So and there now, I know that people who are actually from England say this is not actual fish and chips like you would get in England, but I'll tell
Mhm.
you what, it's delicious. So they do a really good job with this. Those are huge pieces, guys. I couldn't even eat all of it. I really hated it, but I couldn't finish it. So it was really good though. Had to get some tea. Now got some tea. It's good for you. you know, so got some Irish breakfast tea there, and really enjoyed that. This was towards the end of the day in the evening, and it was just really cool. Just 3 pictures here, just the vertical pictures. The one there in the UK, I think that's the UK, and the bust, and then the iconic red telephone.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, in case you didn't realize, that you can mail letters here, not far from the telephone. There is a mailbox from that telephone booth. There's a mailbox, so you can mail letters.
Mikey's meowing at you.
Epcot. Is Mikey meowing at me?
Yeah.
Why is he meowing at me?
Hey, T. McNeil. Tina, did you drop DCS off your name?
Hey, Tina.
Or change your name up a little bit?
And then we did stop over at Sunshine Terrace and get that Orange Bird sipper and little golden book. So that was really cool. And that orange drink that comes in there is just ambrosia. It is so good. I also got the violet lemonade for the first time while we were in the parks, and it was that I can see why, after having that violet lemonade, I can see why everybody has such a fit over it. It's one of the best drinks I've ever had. And Jillian wants to try it when we go in, and we're going to both just get that and find a place to sit and enjoy it and enjoy the view, because it was just, it was really
Wayne
good.
says, is it worth the $15? I almost got an orange drink.
Yes. Well, yes, because you get the drink and the sipper. That sipper, guys, is very high quality. It's really thick, plastic, and it's cute as it can be. I mean, it's interesting that Orange Bird is drinking out of an orange. But yes, you get the book, you get the little golden book, and the sipper and the orange drink. I thought it was well worth it. I thought it was a good deal.
Oh, there you go.
So that was good.
There we go. Here, you do get the sipper, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you got the sipper, the book, and the drink for $15, that actually is really good value.
Yes. So
the golden book will run you about $5 typically. So that's just the book itself.
Was a good value. So
Don, let's see, Mom, Stacy's saying Mikey must have heard you say you were trying to herd him and Russ, like trying to herd cats.
So
he's meowing at you in the chat there.
I should know it hadn't materialized yet, that you were listening. Yeah. It's kind of like herding cats when we're in Epcot. Y'all, when I was live streaming,
there we go.
There is
Mikey says it was $19 for all 3, which is still, in my mind, good value.
It was still a good value. Yeah, maybe it was $15 without the golden book. But is that just for the sipper?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Mikey, I've got a flowering garden. I've got a flowering garden book in front of me, the Festival Passport book. But I didn't look it up. I should have looked it up. And this is Mikey live streamed while we were there. A live streamed Harmonious. Of course, Harmonious is now gone. It was some of the last performances. And I snapped this picture. Not a very good picture. Russ has his eyes closed, but that's it, y'all. We were just blowing and going and enjoying ourselves. So the picture there, Mikey, of you and Russ. And just a couple of pictures I snapped of Harmonious. It really was a spectacular show. And I'll say again, I think they should have let it play a while longer.
Yeah. Welcome in, Jane and Travel.
The expense, it was a very impressive nighttime spectacular. Much more impressive in person than on a live stream. Just really a beautiful, beautiful show. So, and you can't, they have this on Disney Plus, guys, if you want to watch Harmonious, which is why all of our live streams are, have a copyright on them. So
Welcome to Jane and Travels. Thanks for being here.
Another shot there of the 50th monorail.
That's a great picture too.
It was. Thank you. It's really, really just a really neat monorail. I rode it a couple of times. I rode it 3 or 4 times, I think. Happened to get it. It's the gold monorail, obviously, and they put the 50th wrap on it. So yeah, I don't know if they have a special wrap for the monorail for the 100th. I would think they do.
Yeah, I would imagine. If they don't already, then they probably will at some point.
So this is our Tron day, guys. This is the next day. This is our Tron D23 Tron preview day, and we are a D23 Gold members. And I lucked into these tickets. They were a very good deal. And this is the line this is the waiting line to go in. This is at the TTC. And there's like just beyond that, about 25 feet, there's a Joffrey's kiosk, and I hopped over and I got John and myself Coke and water to just to have as we were going in there, because I knew we'd need something to drink. So, and so there's a pretty good crowd. There's special event entrance in there. Parking was free with the event tickets. It was a good deal. And we had a 2-hour window to ride Tron. Checked in again at the TTC, had a 2-hour window to ride Tron. But I've discussed that before. I'll go over it a little bit more, but I just wanted to, more to show you the pictures. Yeah. This is one of the best shots in any of the parks, and this is taken from the train station, the top of the train station straight down.
Yeah, it really is. That's a great picture.
USA. It really is it's a nice shot any time of year that you want to go up there and take it. It's an excellent place to watch any of the parades, Festival of Fantasy, or whatever it is you're watching. But the reason we rode is because this was the first time I had been back into the park since the train opened. And so a friend of mine who they moved to Florida not long ago, a friend of mine from high school went with me. None of my guys, including William, could make it. And I had bought 2 tickets hoping that somebody could go, and John was able to go. And John, I really appreciate you going with me. I had a great time. I just hope you had as good a time as I did, just visiting and enjoying the park. And this was the first time, that John had been in several years into the park. So it was just fun. It was a lot of fun. So we went to ride the train, and here we are on the train. So it was good. It was good to ride the train again. It really was.
Yeah, I miss it. Yeah, I haven't ridden the train since 2018.
Right. So that'll wait. Several things to look forward to for us in July. So the Tron window, we're not ready to ride Tron yet. There was like a window there, and so we had some pictures taken on Main Street USA, and we're making our way around before. Now, but we had until park closed, and park didn't close until 11 o'clock that night, which was fantastic. But John wanted to do 2 things at Disneyland, and they previously lived in California. At Disneyland, they no longer have the People Mover or the Carousel of Progress. So John said, let's try to hit those 2 things, at some point. Well, we were able to do both of them before our Tron preview window opened. So there's Carousel of Progress, that last scene at Christmas. Took a couple of pictures of Carousel of Progress. It's one of my favorites. It really is. And guys, I'm not reading chat. I can't see the chat right now, so sorry about that.
Everybody's saying hello. Francisco joined the chat a minute ago.
Hey, Francis. Oh, thanks for popping in, Francisco. We appreciate it. And these actually are, we took pictures of these as we were waiting in the line. The light-up bracelets, the light-up bands that we got to designate, us as the preview people.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. And the canopy there, it was very exciting. We loved it. Looking forward to, to being back and riding Tron. And this, I think these were the cycles that they had these out for a while in Tomorrowland, like a year or so ago, as kind of a promo for Tron. And this is kind of to kind of help you decide if you fit into into the light cycle. And so these are outside, and you can just kind of see how you're going to fit and what have you before you get on the ride. As you go through the line queue, it's at one point you step into this room where you are digitized onto the grid. This is a big part of the theming, which I will have to say I agree with Nate and some of our other vloggers, Paige and Mr. Morrow, that I feel like the theming for this ride is really lacking, especially when you compare it to Guardians of Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But because if you didn't know what Tron is, that had never seen the movie, you would just think it was a cool motorcycle ride. You wouldn't have a clue what was going on because there's just no theming. But there are two it is dual loading, and so you either go to the right or to the left, much like on Guardians. It looks cool, guys. It really does look cool, and the by virtue of the fact that they are motorcycles, you're on a light cycle. That alone, just being in that ride position, is tons of fun.
Yeah,
it really is very different, as you can see. These are our ride photos, and I know y'all have probably seen some of these with for different people on the internet, but this is what those ride photos look like, and it was just a lot of fun. Now, I will say, because of the G's that this thing pulls, holding your arms up like this, that just wore me out. I mean, it was really amazing. I think Alex Kennett's son Charlie said that I needed to do the Superman thing, so so I did that. But yeah, it was so much fun. We rode 6 times in a row. And so here's now this is on the exit. There's this I guess this is Team Green. This is not a light cycle, but it's a little vehicle. So wouldn't it be cool if they could make smart cars look like that? So pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. We rode during the 2-hour window. We were able to we just kept going around with we just kept going around, actually, and I rode it 6 times in a row, so we won't get that shot again. Just another picture that I took there of the train coming around. The canopy is really cool at night. The way they light that canopy up, it's just a nice addition to Tomorrowland. It really is. It really is. And I thought it was tons of fun, personally. I really did. Now, we got several freebies. You can see me holding up. They gave us a bottle of water and a Mickey bar, or Mickey ice cream sandwich is what this is. So is that cool?
That's neat.
Yeah. So we got that. That was neat. And it was nice to have that bottle of water and that ice cream sandwich, because after, riding for 2 hours, we needed a little bite of something. So that was so cool that they gave those out for free. And we got some other things too. This is a shot that I took. The fireworks were going off as well on our way out. So that was cool. Just a really great shot there. Space Mountain from under underneath the canopy. It's very, very pretty. Very, very pretty at night. And if you're gonna ride, now you have to get into the virtual queue. So it just depends, when your ride time comes up. But riding at night obviously is the best time to ride, I think. So yeah, it was really, really neat. And then after we left Tron, now this is the gear. I think I showed some pictures of this, but I may have had a few pictures that I showed with this. But we got magnets and of course our light up bracelets there, a couple of fanny packs, and picture postcards there with concept art. Those are postcards with the concept art for Tron. So got some good freebies, goodies. And then we had, we finished riding, I guess, probably around 8:30. So we still had, a little time to ride. And I'm glad I got these pictures in front of the castle at night. It still has the 50th anniversary medallion there. And I'm wearing my 100th anniversary t-shirt. So we had such a good time. We were able to.
Yeah, I'm glad you got that picture. It's a good one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was glad to get it too. I really was glad to get it. I didn't have Tron ears. So many people there had, Tron gear. They had not opened the merchandise shop yet. And so a lot of people had ordered off Etsy. I just chose not to do that. But I will probably get some Tron gear at some point. But we rode Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This was John's first time to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And
it looks like he's just hanging out. You're you're all in, got the hands up, and he looks like he's just kind of lounging while riding.
He didn't realize it was a roller coaster.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, he didn't realize it was a roller coaster. So he was kind of surprised it was fun. So I was, doing my thing, and he was enjoying it. Now, guys, I put up an Instagram post about this. And this, of course, was earlier when we went in, but you can mail postcards. This is a postcard that I mailed to Wyatt. It's a 50th anniversary little holographic postcard that I mailed to Wyatt from Main Street, USA. And it gets that special, I think I showed it to you guys. It gets that special postmark, but John snapped a couple of pictures. And a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram didn't know that. So they were glad to know that you can do that. So that's what I'm doing there. And just that beautiful shot of the castle there with the 50th medallion. The 50th medallion are gone. But just wanted to, snap some pictures of the castle. A little different view there, different vantage point. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And we had such a good time. We rode Haunted Mansion, Peter Pan's Flight. What else did we ride? We didn't do Teacups. We did, obviously, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Before park closed. And then on our way out, Casey's was still open. And what a way to cap off the night. It was kind of cloudy by the time we came out, and John checked the radar and said, it looks like we're going to get some rain.
Yeah.
And so, but we were both pretty hungry by that time. We didn't, during our window to ride there, John said, if we stop and, sit down and eat, we're wasting ride time.
Yeah.
Well, this was after the official closing of the park.
Yeah.
So I was really glad to see that Casey's was still open.
Yeah.
And so that we just got.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, if y'all are hitting rides from, when did you enter the park?
We entered the park at about 4:30.
Yeah. All the way till when did you get into Casey's to grab a hot dog?
Oh, it would have been after park closed, which was at 11.
Yeah, and y'all just had what, a Coke and a ice cream
Mhm.
sandwich in between.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Of
we
course,
were
the thing was, I told you before y'all did it, I was like, this is a big opportunity. I mean,
oh yeah.
you're never going to be able to
Yeah.
duplicate being able to ride Tron, 6 times and
Oh yeah.
in 2 hours again, unless there just happens to be, a really empty, like, after hours event,
Exactly.
maybe.
Mhm. Mhm.
So anyway,
It
yeah,
was
I'm really glad y'all are able to ride it as much as you were.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic. I just told him, I said, hey, I vote, in this 2 hour window that we just see how many times we can ride it. And he said, let's do it.
And
So that's what
Casey's
we
was
did.
able to, y'all are able to snack some Casey's on the way out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that
Oh, it was perfect.
it couldn't have gone
Yeah.
any better. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just, and we didn't sacrifice any park time. We were
Uh-huh.
able to just sit and rest, and enjoy this without having to worry about, sacrificing
Yeah.
park time. So it was perfect evening.
Yeah.
It was packed, action packed the whole time. We hit several rides, including the train, and it was just a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
thank you
That's
so
great.
much again, John, for going with me. I loved just spending some time with you and catching up, and it was tons of fun. So I hope we can see you. Well, we'll see you again
Yeah.
in June. So it was thanks again for going with me. I really appreciate it. Um, Abracadabra the next day was my last day. This I had a really late flight. My flight left at like 8 p.m. And so this is one of my favorite things to do, y'all. I made a brunch reservation at Trattoria Al Forno and went and got some brunch down on the boardwalk and really enjoyed it. It was delicious. I used to order that open faced Italian omelet,
Hmm.
and they've changed it up a little bit. It doesn't have the Sunday gravy anymore. But this is really good. It was a good omelet. It was very, very good. I'm gonna try the pancakes next time because Russ absolutely loves those pancakes.
Hmm.
But it was really a good brunch, and I love the atmosphere. There, and it's right on the boardwalk, just really cool. Do a little shopping. Always have to, do
Always
that
fun.
last minute shopping.
Uh-huh.
Love to get on the Skyliner. I went and got on the Skyliner, guys, and went to check out the to check out Ink and Paint at Art of Animation Resort, and they generally have, a lot of times they will have a merchandise that you can't find any other place in the parks,
Yeah.
or just in general, or B, merchandise that has sold out in other locations, such as the Emporium. And so I love to go and check out their and as an added bonus, their bakery case is destination worthy. So they have some really great
You went to Art of
bakers there.
Animation.
Art of Animation.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, Ink and Paint is the name of the gift shop there, and then they have the bakery for the restaurant at Art of Animation. But at any rate, then I went on over to Magic Kingdom, Monorail area, and I did not realize that the Contemporary Resort has eggs.
Mm.
It was, and of course, Easter was coming up, and I have a couple of shorts on the channel, and I did a live stream as well of the eggs at the Contemporary Resort, and also at the Grand Floridian. So.
Mhm.
So this was really cool. These were neat. And look who joined me. I bought Dean this really cute bunny bottom cookie at the Contemporary.
Good
He
night,
really
Jennifer.
liked it.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
fun.
so y'all can. So yeah. we really enjoyed. This is at just a couple of pictures from that. There is a live stream, complete live stream, if you want to see that. But I love, this is of course one of our favorites. This egg was incredible with the 100-acre wood and the book there.
Yeah, I love
in the
that.
background. Some really, really good detail on that. It was just this was all the first day of spring. This was just, what a great way to spend the first day of spring is, you know, at the Grand Floridian, checking out their Easter egg display. That is a life-size chocolate Kevin with her babies in the background there. A Disney PhotoPass photographer came by and took that for me. Saw me taking some selfies and asked if I wanted him to take a shot, which I thought.
See, I love the babies down below.
Yeah, aren't they?
Baby bird.
I know. It's just great. It's just great. And then the egg on the right, guys, is hand drawn, and it was just incredible. I don't know how many characters were on that egg.
Yeah.
It might have actually said there on that paper below it, but it was just incredible. That one in particular was just amazing. As I said, I don't know how many characters were on it, but there were a lot, and it was so pretty. Very well done. The detail that goes into these eggs is just amazing. This is the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Neat.
And as you can see, it lights up there and has Elliot also lit up. So that was the Main Street Electric. And there, on the right-hand side is the turtle, the iconic turtle from the Main Street Electrical Parade. So just really cool. And again, there is, if y'all want to check this out, look for our Easter live stream. And again, this was the first day of spring. And Dan and I got a selfie just before we had to depart. I had to go. That was my last day, and I was headed for the airport. And Dean had been in Magic Kingdom that day and did a little vlog. I think he live streamed Festival of Fantasy Parade. And so, Dean, I loved it. It's always good to see you, and I appreciate you. Popping over and spending some time with me, doing a little monorail resort hop. Appreciate it. And again, there's John and me from the Tron preview, getting on the monorail.
Fine.
So
great pictures. I know we've already talked about it. Off. Not while streaming, but I'm so glad you had such a great time on this trip.
We really did. We really did. It was just a ton of fun. I just wanted y'all to see. Oh, Amy, they put the eggs out after your trip. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You saw the Grand Floridian ones. And I didn't realize that the Contempo has eggs. And I think I saw Jeff and Ange live stream some of at Beach Club, maybe. I think they were at Beach Club. So more now. There are some other resorts, I guess, that are doing the egg thing, which is really, really cool. And they had a lot more this year than they did last year. So I really love that they're doing that. Okay, so Stacy says Ray has a Flynn's Arcade T-shirt for a year. Has had one for years. We ordered from a website called T Public. Yeah, It's a lot of history there, Stacy. A lot of history. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to to look at some of that, and Kevin looks like she's looking right at me. Isn't that sweet the way they position Kevin? I actually have pictures of myself in Animal Kingdom with Kevin, character, that look exactly the same. So it was kind of different there. But we are looking forward to our trip in June. Looking forward to goodness, riding the train, riding Tron, Happily Ever After. What else? Guardians of the Galaxy. Y'all haven't ridden Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nope.
Fantasmic. So much there
Oh
to
yeah.
look forward to, guys. We're really going to have a good time and looking forward to it. So,
For sure.
if you have any questions, about any of this, or planning your trips, by all means, email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com, or send us a DM on Instagram.
Yes.
Jillian, William's wife, is also a Mickey Travels agent,
Okay.
travel agent, and her information is in the description of this video down below. So if you'd like to, it was said with love. You know how much I love my cats.
Yeah.
Mike. Okay, so true or not, Mike? Apparently you're owning it. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, and thanks so much for coming to Epcot. It was fun. And we're looking forward to all of that in June. But if you like I said, if you have a question, contact us. We'll be happy to answer anything that we can. And so yeah, we're really, just looking forward to it, guys. Hope the Tron said okay. Oh my goodness.
A little bit of Disney news, as we start to look towards wrapping things up. Actress Carrie Fisher, famous for several roles, but especially well known for playing Princess Leia in the Star Wars franchise, will be honored posthumously by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce on May 4th, a couple days from now, 2023. She will be receiving the 2,754th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of motion pictures. Her star will be unveiled near the El Capitan Theater, 6840 Hollywood Boulevard. According to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Billie Lourd will be accepting the star on behalf of her mother. The press release said fans will be over the moon to know that their favorite movie princess, Carrie Fisher, will be honored with her star on the iconic, Hollywood Walk of Fame. Carrie will join her Star Wars co-stars and fellow Walk of Famers Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford on this historic sidewalk, stated Anna Martinez, producer of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm happy to add that her star is just a few feet away from the star of Mark Hamill and across the street from her legendary mother, Debbie Reynolds. So how about that?
Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. And that will happen May the 4th, guys. That's going to happen on May the 4th. So, and I shared some pictures from that last week, but I did want to mention again because we're getting so close to, May the 4th. So,
yeah. Oh, yeah. There's been dates for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, August 11th through November 1st. So, it's always kind of cracked me up that they start so early, with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween parties. But it'll be fun to see what surprises they have for us this year. They always do fun treats and neat characters. And so, even though we don't currently have a trip plan that they'll be going on during Mickey's Not So Scary, it's always fun to watch the vlogs and see our friends and enjoy the party.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It'll be fun to see.
So.
Yeah. What they
and I may, this year, I'm not sure exactly what I'll do. I really would love to go again during my birthday. So I may not go for Halloween. I may skip and go during my birthday, and it'll be decorated for Christmas. So
maybe you can catch a Christmas party instead.
And I've never been to the Christmas party. I have not done. I've done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party twice. I've never done Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, so that may be exactly what I do. Just a little bit of channel news, guys. Our weekly live stream, Mandomania, will continue this coming Thursday, May the 4th, with episode 5, chapter 21, which is called The Pirate. We're reviewing season 3 of Mandomania, and 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Walt Disney World time. Tune into this channel where we'll be reviewing that episode of Mandomania, and we love it. It's tons of fun, and we're looking forward to it. So join us for that. And if you would like to see our other live streams from all the way back, seasons 1, 2, and 3 so far, there is a playlist on our channel that you can check out. So by all means do that. We review every episode, guys. So grab some lunch, plan to join us. It's going to be great, and it is on May the 4th, which is pretty cool. So all of those episodes are live streaming on Disney Plus right now for season 3. And currently, guys, I've got several projects going on at once for our channel. I'm working on an intro video. I'm working on an outro video for live streams and other things. And I'm kind of working through some possible format changes for this program, Hitchhiker Chat. William and I have really enjoyed doing this. We're very proud of Hitchhiker Chat. I think I could speak for you, William, on that. Knock wood, guys, we have never missed an episode of Hitchhiker Chat. So for 3 solid years, over 3 years now, we've been doing Hitchhiker Chat and love spending time with you guys. And we appreciate you. We appreciate, y'all being here, and just, this one, tonight was just kind of a, little hangout, to share those pictures with you. And I'm working on that too, Stacy. Working on all of it at the same time. And I've got several pieces going. So, just trying to hit, in between, visits with the grandchildren. I'm trying to hit all of that. So really enjoyed it. Check out Instagram. I'm going to try to, keep you updated on Instagram. And we're 40 days out from our trip. So we're really looking at it. Well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Yeah. I have been away a lot. We have been, some good stuff going on, live happening. So we have been away a good bit, but I've done all the talking. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. So just kind of some announcements as we close. Check out our partner channel, Barnard Moments. They go live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. They've done, some fairly recent Disneyland streams, live streams. So if it's been a while since you've been to Disneyland, it's always fun to check out the Monarchs. See what the park looks like these days, and especially if you're thinking about going out that direction. They've got some great live streams. It's always a marathon stream whenever the Monarchs are at Disneyland. So anyway, they're great. We love Garrett, Michelle, and Hannah and Gabe. Check out the liveplace.com, and it's basically a website that's TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. Check out Dean's YouTube channels, Dreamers Empire and the Live Place. Check out TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator looking to grow your channel, check out TubeBuddy. It's a great tool, helps you track viewing trends, suggested keywords for titles and tags. It helps you track channel data that's beneficial to you and growing your channel. Basic version's free. There's a paid version that's discounted if you have under 1,000 subs, and so that's definitely worth looking into if you're a YouTube creator. Use our link. We both get a free month. Stickermule. If you are looking to get good quality, low cost buttons, pins, magnets, stickers, so on and so forth, check out Stickermule. Use our link. We both get a $10 credit for a future order, and it's a win-win. So check it out if you haven't already. We go live every Tuesday night, 9:00 p.m. Central, 10:00 Eastern. Thanks to everybody for being here. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you haven't already. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to reach out to us, send us a direct message on Instagram or email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Let's see here. Again, shout out to everybody for being here. Yes, I did. I did hear that Maui's going to be he's going, or that The Rock is going to portray Maui in a live action version of Moana. Um, I'm so beat down. I love Moana. I love The Rock. I'm so beaten down by live action remakes.
I
And
think we all are.
Moana came out like 8 years ago. And so anyway, or neighborhood of that, something like that. But man, like
Yeah.
they have the live
It's
action
hard
Little
to get
Mermaid
excited
coming.
about a
You
live
know,
action. And
just the quality level hasn't been there for me, at least. I know people are thrilled about the Little Mermaid movie that's coming up, but I don't even plan on seeing it in theaters. I'll be honest with you.
I don't.
And it's nothing against anyone in the film at all. And I'm so, my morale is so low and expectations are so low when it comes to live action Disney movies that
Yeah.
I would
It's
rather stay
sad.
home.
It's just sad. Yeah.
And so Tina says November 13th or November 23rd, 2016. I'm going to guess that's the date for Moana. But anyway, I just, and I feel like it hasn't been that long ago. So, I'm just, I don't know. I feel like I've got live action Disney movie fatigue, and I just, unless I hope that this, I hope it's phenomenal. I hope they knock it out of the park. And so much. I hope the reception for the movie is so good that I have to go see it. But until somebody says you have to go see this movie, I'm not currently planning on going out of my way to see it.
In theaters, yeah. I'll wait for it to come out.
Jillian's interested in seeing it, and so she may go with a friend to watch it. So anyway, we'll see how it turns out. Again, I hope it's awesome. I hope they prove me wrong.
Right.
But we shall see. But anyway, again, thanks to everybody for being here. We appreciate you. You got a lot of ways you can spend your time on a Tuesday night, and we're less than thankful that you choose to spend it with us. Let's see here. A big shout out to those watching Ghost Mode, watching, but not able to comment. We appreciate you. And then, big shout out to our team replay, Lisa, Keith, and Joey of It's Joey's World. Check out that channel if you haven't already. Lots of wonderful channels represented in the chat, but also, check out It's Joey's World if you haven't already. They're the captains of our team replay. We appreciate y'all's support. And so, thank you to all of you. Thank you to our Ghost Host moderators for keeping the chat family friendly. We look forward to Tuesday night every single week, talking Disney news with each and every one of you. Stacy says here, I'm excited about the live action Moana. One thing to remember about The Rock playing Maui is they modeled Maui after his grandfather. That's the High Chief Peter Maivia. Because I am wrestling. I am a wrestling buff. And then his father will be Rocky Johnson. Which obviously he derived his moniker and nickname off of his dad. But anyway, let's see here.
Voiced by Tamar Morrison, by the way.
Yes, yeah. Well, Moana's father is
Moana's dad was voiced by
Tamar Morrison. Of Book of Boba Fett and various other movies. Fame. A big fan of Tamar Morrison. Let's see here. So yes, I hope it's awesome. I hope all of the live action, upcoming live action efforts are awesome, and that they force me to go see it because it's so good.
Yes.
But anyway, the jury's out. Until then, the jury's out because of this. They've fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Or however it goes. Sorry. But
it's kind of late, y'all.
Yeah, it's we're closing in on 11 o'clock.
Something
Central,
like that.
Something along those lines. and my computer. Sorry, I've got too much going on here. My computer kicked off on me, and so I lost the notes right here at the end of the stream. But anyway, yeah, okay, good.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. Stacy says The Rock did say the live action of Moana is a long ways off. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it anytime soon. All right, good. I'm hoping they can turn the ship, right the tide for me, because like I said, I'm just I don't have high expectations currently for any live action movies coming along. But there was a rumor that Hercules was going to get a live action. They're going to do live action Hercules, and it would be TikTok inspired. And man, they could not have possibly sank my battleship more with that setup.
I agree on that. Mikey says, by the way, that he is going live from Animal Kingdom tomorrow.
Oh, sweet! What time? Right about what time, Mikey? Let us know.
You have a thumbnail up on it, Mike, or it's going to be a pop-up.
Hatbox Ghost, Jerry.
Oh, Hatbox Ghost. Hey, Jerry. Good to see through you tonight, cousin. Nice to see you materializing well.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in. Thank you for materializing. We appreciate it. And yeah, so yeah, are you going to do you have a noon our time? Mm-hmm. Okay, noon our time for Mikey's stream. Is that what we're saying, Stacy? Okay,
you'll be sure. Noonish.
Yeah. Noonish. So Mikey is going to be going live from Animal Kingdom tomorrow. That's super. Look
there we go. I had to look the quote up because it was going to bother me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I'm on me. Exactly.
So there we go. So anyway, with in regards to the live action Disney movies. So anyway,
fool me 15 times already.
Yeah.
Shame on me.
Yeah. Oh goodness. I still okay, so the defining moment for us when it came to Disney live action movies was we watched a lot of the live action Lion King. We stopped watching it and started doing chores. and it was at that point I said, man, this just
this is so bad.
Somebody may enjoy this movie a whole lot, but it ain't us. So, goodness gracious!
When you stop watching a movie and opt to load the dishwasher, it's a bad movie.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sure there are people that loved it. And if you did, that I'm glad for you. But that was at that it was that moment where I was like, all right, they're gonna have to draw me back in because I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. But anyway, I hope it's awesome. Check out Mike Wheeler's channel. With him planning to do the 12 o'clock show, Festival of the Lion King. That's always a great time. So check out Mike Wheeler's channel. Lots of wonderful channels represented in the chat, and wonderful people that are related to those channels. So we thank all of you for being here. I got off on a couple tangents there, but we thank all of you for being here. We appreciate your support and encouragement. We love you all. Hope that you have a great week. Mom, anything else you wanted to say before?
Not that I can think of. Join us Thursday at 12 noon. One
more tangent. One more tangent.
One more tangent.
So, real quick, bit of show and tell. Jillian got me this really cool dad shirt, if you will, as an early Father's Day present, because we will be down there. We won't be in the parks on Father's Day currently.
Yeah.
But still, she got me this Disney 100 dad shirt. I have another shirt that's kind of a light blue color it has like all of the a ton of the different like park icons, various things from around the parks. And this was really neat too. And so she got me this Disney 100 dad style shirt. It's a button up.
That is so
Jerry, I
cool.
like tangents. Good. Well, you're in the right place tonight. Check out this shirt with all these awesome characters on it.
Oh my gosh, look at
You
that.
got Yoda, you got Spider-Man, you got Mickey, and they're all in these like squatty rectangle shaped
Yeah. Is that cool?
art. And so you
Thanks,
got
Nick.
Chewbacca, you got Black Panther, you got Moana, you got Simba, you have Minnie, you have Woody, Snow White, Miguel from Coco,
Mickey. Yeah.
Donald Duck.
Look at that.
I mean, just so many really cool characters. Stitch, you got Elsa, you have
Yeah.
Tiana,
Pretty cool.
and so
Now, aren't there
really cool
Disney pin sets shaped like that?
yes,
With those,
yes.
yes.
There are Disney. They look like tikis, is what Stacy says. Yeah, that's a good call, Stacy.
They do, yeah. They do, yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
Exactly.
yeah, you got Pooh Bear also. But yeah, just a ton of fun. You know, it's a great shirt. You know, I like that it's this one's dark colored
Yeah,
since my
that's
other one's kind of a lighter color. But so many fun characters on this shirt. You know, the longer you look at it, the more characters you start to notice. So anyway,
cool.
I just wanted to show that real quick. Next week I'll have one more show and tell.
Pagey Mr. Morrow wears those a lot.
Yeah, I think he's got some sort of partnership with Roosevelt's, I believe.
Oh, he may.
Is the why I say that? I don't know if he does or not. I feel like I've seen him like pitch, you know, or you know, kind of advertise Roosevelt's before, but they have a bunch of really cool shirts too. But this one's Disney branded specifically. But anyway, it's a neat shirt. Oh, I forgot to do the roll call. I knew I was forgetting something.
Oh, I was gonna.
Big shout out to Aunt Joy and Aunt Susan. Aunt Joy, the Kraken are currently up 4-3 on Dallas. There's 9:14 left in the third period. And so it's crunch time. It's game one of the series. The Stars need to find this equalizer here. Maybe push the game into OT. They start to continue to bank on the home field, home ice advantage, if you will. Joe Pavelski has all three of the Stars' goals tonight, so it's about time for somebody else to. Oh man, that was a great save.
Joe Pavelski has a hat trick.
He does. So the
wow!
Stars are down 4-3. I should have thrown my hat midstream. Things are getting a little bit chippy currently, but yes, that's the game Chuck was watching. I hope Chuck's pulling for the Stars. I think you said he was upset earlier, Tina. So maybe that means he's pulling for the Stars. That, or maybe the Stars did something he didn't like. But anyway, there's a little bit of jawing currently with one of the Kraken players and the referee. He's not.
I'll have to be on team replay for that one. I'll have to watch that one.
But anyway, big shout out to Aunt Joy and Aunt Susan. Big shout out to Jillian Colley and other family members, BDF, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Mandy Adams, Dean the Turkey Legster, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, Stacy Rogers, Jennifer Caruso, Katie Mack, Wishing on Stars, Move Mania Nick, Pam's Fam, Adventures by D, Simba 2, Najuma Brown, Happily Ever Yachty, Majestic Video Productions MVP. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in on us tonight, MVP. Space Mount Dave Cantrell, AJC Magic TV, Is Our Dream, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Mike Wheeler, T McNeil. I'm going to have to get used to your name change there, Tina. T McNeil, Jane N Travels, Francisco, and Hatbox Ghost. If I missed you, I apologize. Do the best I can to keep eye on the notes. Most of the time I'm presenting. Mom had to present tonight because I was having issues with StreamYard. But we're doing a lot here, and so anyway, I do the best I can to keep track of everybody as you're commenting. And so if I missed you, I apologize. Let me know, and I'll thank you properly for being here. So again, you got a lot of ways you can spend your night. Your time on a Tuesday night, and we're thankful and appreciative if you choose to spend it with us talking all things Disney. So Mom had a great trip. Thankful that you had such a great time. and that you're able to do it too. We've never done a D23 event before, so this was a first for someone in our family. So glad you're putting our membership to good use.
Yes, definitely. Thanks for being here, guys. Especially Cousin Hatbox Ghost there for materializing. But we appreciate all of you, our fantastic ghost hosts. We love you guys, and keeping the chat family friendly. Thanks for being here. Thursday, J&N Travels. Thank you for popping in. J&N Travels. There. We appreciate all of you who are ghost watching and watching on the replay. So we're going to make plans as we get closer to June. And if you have Star Wars T-shirts, spirit jerseys, lounge flies, hats, drag them out. Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Drag them out and wear them this week, because it's going to be May the 4th and then Revenge of the 5th. So enjoy.
Yeah, my buddy celebrated 501st Day yesterday.
Yes.
So he's a member of the 501st out in Georgia, and so he posted about 501st Day yesterday. So nice. 501st Day on the 1st, May the 4th on the 4th, and then Revenge of the 5th, and the Stars just tied it up.
Oh, hey! Yeah.
Joe Pavelski did it again.
Oh my gosh!
Did it again. I think that's his 4th goal in the night. I'm sorry, everyone. We're trying to sign off, and I just cannot stop. But Joe nets his 4th goal of the night. And everybody is going Dallas Stars in the crowd. That place has to be electric right now.
Wow.
But man,
that's amazing.
And so get this. Joe Pavelski got hurt in the last series. He's missed several games now. Took a really hard check, came down, hit his head on the ice. And so he comes back from, I mean, he is just the king of deflections. I mean, it's insane. Incredible. He swats this puck right out of the air, redirects it past the goalie right over his right shoulder. I mean, he's a stud. So anyway, there's 6:26 left in the third. The Kraken have to be, they've got to be a little bit worried. The crowd's back in it. So hopefully our goalie can, hopefully Jake's found his bearings a bit here. I feel like I'm encroaching on Pete McDevitt territory here. So sorry, Pete, Pocket Stars here tonight. But anyway, they tied it up. It's 4-4. Joe Pavelski has 4 goals on the night. So little fun fact here. I was at home. It was during the pandemic. So that tonight is the second time Joe Pavelski's had a hat trick in a playoff game. So during the pandemic, I was at home watching the game. And so I grabbed a bunch of Stars hats and threw them in my floor. And took a picture to celebrate Joe Pavelski's hat trick, because it was COVID and all the games were played up in Toronto. And so nobody was there. And so anyway,
that's funny.
It was a crazy
that's
time.
Wow.
Anyway,
wow.
Some people, the guys need, some other guys need to put the puck in the net here, because Joe's doing all the work.
God, that's incredible.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man, that's just crazy.
So there's 5:38 left in the third. We'll see whether or not this thing goes into overtime. The Kraken, I feel like the Stars have a bit more speed and a bit more skill. But the Kraken just knocked off the Avalanche, who won the Cup last year. And so, granted, the Avalanche was, they were missing one of their star players, yada, yada, yada. You can make excuses. Everybody's banged up at this time of year. But, the Avalanche or the Kraken are just, a team. You just grab your work pail, grab your lunch pail and you go to work. They're going to hit you. They're going to make you work, and they've been making the Stars work all night, which is why the Stars were down 4-2 at the beginning of this period. So, we'll see how this thing ends, but it's going to be a fun series. But anyway, again, we're going to try to log off again. There's little over 5 minutes left in the third. To watch the end of this game. Let's see. Tina says my husband has been a fan since he was 9, which was during the Stone Age. Oh,
well,
goodness
thanks, Tina.
Oh,
I'm sure Chuck appreciates that.
oh, poor Chuck. Oh, me. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful week. May the 4th is a couple days away, so may the 4th be with you. Hope you all. He admits it. Well, that's fair enough, then, Tina. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Break out, like Mom said, break out some Star Wars gear. Watch a couple of watch The Mandalorian, who came out recently. Star Wars Visions season 2 is coming out on Thursday. I think there's maybe some other content too. The Ahsoka show is coming in August, I believe. I still don't think we have an official date, but anyway, have that to look forward to as well. But anything else you want to mention, Mom, before we
thank you for saying, guys. We appreciate you hanging in there with us.
Yeah, hopefully there's no more goals scored, because otherwise we'll keep dragging it out. But anyway, hope you all have a great week. May the Force be with you. We have spoken. Check us out on Tuesday. We have check out the link there, Pete and Devitt show. Check out his show tomorrow at 8 a.m. I'm gonna guess that's Eastern. But lots of love to Pete. Anyway, Tina says he said they didn't have pucks, they used rocks. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful week. May the 4th be with you. We have spoken. This is the way. All the Star Wars things. I hope you all have a great week. And and anything else you want to mention, Mom?
Good night, cousin. That box goes there. Enjoy, guys. We've got Meadow Mini coming up on Thursday. Mike's going live tomorrow from Animal Kingdom tomorrow. May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th. Mother's Day is coming up. So much, so many great things going on. So y'all have a fantastic week. Comment down below, give us a like, or send us an email or a direct message. We've enjoyed it. Thanks so much for being with us. Thanks,
absolutely. Everybody have a great week. May the 4th be with you. Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please hurry back. Bye, everybody. Have a great week, y'all. Go Stars.
Go Stars.